Eagles head to Los Angeles this weekend against the Chargers. This is a really interesting matchup, and it's a fairly critical game because these are the type of games that can become tiebreaker situations later on with an overall record, and it's a win you'd like to have tucked away in your back pocket if you're serious about winning the division and making a playoff run. But three keys to win this game. I think it's a fairly simple game plan. Number one, head coach Doug Pederson needs to stick to the plan that worked against the Giants. There's no Darren Sproles this week. He's out for the year, but the Eagles need to run the ball and run it effectively against the Chargers team that gives up about 96 yards on the ground. That means LeGarrette Blount needs to get the ball. Wendell Smallwood should see carries, and I'd expect Corey Clement to be an integral part of the offense again, particularly when you get down near the red zone. They ran the ball for 193 yards last week. I think that needs to be the key again in week 4 against the Chargers. Key number 2, this might be the most important aspect of the whole game. It could be a won and loss based on what happens in the trenches. I know that's cliche, but you have a right tackle in Lane Johnson, a left tackle in Jason Peters, who are considered to be 2 of the best in the NFL. They're going up against arguably the game's best pass rushing tandem in Joey Bosa and of course Ingram on the outside. 5.5 sacks for Melvin Ingram so far this season. It's going to come down to Peters versus Bosa, a top 10 pick last year. 2 sacks on the year so far, 5.5 for Ingram against Lane Johnson. They need to keep Carson Wentz upright, and running the ball also helps you keep some of the pressure off of that pass rush. And then number 3, who's going to contain Keenan Allen, the wide receiver who is a real speedster, and speed has been an issue for this secondary. Rodney McLeod should be healthy as a safety, but if it comes down to somebody like Rasul Douglas against Keenan Allen, that could be a matchup problem. So containing Allen is going to be critical. I think the Eagles win the game, but I think it's going to be close, and they have to win these 3 matchups in order to escape Los Angeles with a victory.